Expected to be more of a transitionary day between what we saw in terms of summer-like temperatures yesterday, getting into the lower 90s, 80s today, 70s in the near future for Friday and Saturday. So the cold front that we're going to see throughout this morning, not expected to drive a lot of rain chances through the area, but going to drive in some cooler air in the near future. South 21st and L Street, in fact, some cloud cover out there, and in and around this front, we're actually seeing milder temperatures out there so far. More 60s on this map than there have been in days past, where we've largely been in the 50s. Still 64 degrees in the capital city, still 67 degrees up in Omaha, 65 over in Kearney, and 64 degrees over in Grand Island, but cooler overall with temperatures cooling down to the 80s. This is more normal for this time of the year. Even some of us struggling to get to 80 degrees thanks to northwest and northerly winds. It'll be around 10 to 15 miles per hour, maybe occasionally gusting upwards of 25 miles per hour. Right now, you see those winds are fairly calm until you get out to Kearney. A little bit stronger winds around 13 miles per hour out of the north and west, and you see that cold front approaching with that wind direction change. Winds have been in and around the south direction here in Lincoln so far, but as that cold front approaches, there's been some spotty areas of rain, but a lot of these showers overnight have been running into some dry air aloft as they've moved east, and that's kind of what we're encountering across much of eastern Nebraska. Maybe occasional lightning with some of these showers in and around Wheeler and Greeley counties in northeast Nebraska, but I am expecting some coverage in southeast Nebraska later on this morning. There will be a few blips on radar, I think, especially as we go after about 10 o'clock in the morning, and then even into this afternoon, maybe closer to around Lincoln, that maybe the kids notice it around recess, but it's really not going to affect a whole lot of us or bring that much precipitation. You see that clears out into this evening. Then a second cold front actually comes through, does drop a little bit of cloud cover overnight. Most of us won't even notice this, but those in central Nebraska will notice this as some more showers kind of stream in from the north and east. Maybe an isolated rumble of thunder around this time tomorrow. It'll clear out pretty quickly going into Friday afternoon, and then beautifully sunny skies for the afternoon. So not optimistic that we'll see a whole lot of rain, but of course I'm kind of pouring all my optimism into the Husker game for this Saturday and this Saturday night as we face the Colorado Buffaloes. This is quite the rivalry that a lot of us are looking forward to, but look at this forecast. Something to look forward to as the sun setting, temperatures dip into the upper 60s, hoodie weather, some of those fun jackets that are vintage, love to see those, and by the end of the game we'll be dropping through the lower 60s if not the upper 50s with light southeast winds. So a beautiful Husker game in store for us, beautiful day in fact. We'll get up to around 76 during the afternoon on Saturday before we turn back the switch to summer. You can see we've been battling with the season so far over the last couple weeks. We get back to the 90s for a majority of next week and we stay dry. So a few days to look forward to here in the near future.